Hello, boys and girls. It's Teacher Ari, and I'm back for another Kinder lesson. You probably already noticed something up in the corner of the screen. There is a cute little furry animal right up there. Benny the Beaver. He's the reason we're going to do this Kinder lesson together today. It's all about Benny. If you want to participate and do Kinder lesson with me, all you need to do is have your mom or dad get you this paper. It's your worksheet for today. They can find it on their computer. They'll know it's the right one because it's got that cute little beaver right in the corner. And we can learn about reading comprehension. After you've got your pencil and a quiet place to sit, let's get started. Before we begin, let's talk about those big dark words on the top of your paper. Reading comprehension. Comprehension, that's a big word. All it means is if I read you a story, or if you read yourself a story, or anyone reads you a story, when the story is done, can you remember things that happened or things that were in or part of the story? So for example, we have a story up here about Benny the Beaver. After we read it, we're going to have to figure out if these things really happened in the story or did not. But before we start, name on your paper. First thing, always start your letters at the top. At the top, if you remember from our handwriting practice lessons, we want you starting those letters at the top and coming down. Now that your name is on your paper and my name is on my paper, let's read the story. I'll read it, and if you want to, you can read it after me. I'll pause between each sentence. That is a beaver. The beaver is brown. The beaver can swim. The beaver is building a dam. Great job. Okay, so we learned about the beaver in the story. Like I said, it's going to be all about Benny the Beaver. I don't know if his name is really Benny, but I've named him Benny because how cute is that? Benny the Beaver? I mean, look at him. He's so hard at work doing something over there. Okay. Before we get to these questions, we need you to find the X on your paper and the check mark on your paper, because those are the two things we're going to be using for the rest of this Kinder lesson. In fact, you know what? Flip your paper over so you just have the white side. Let's practice making a few X's and a few check marks so you get really good at it before we start. So an X, you're going to start at the top, pull down, start at the top, pull down. Hey, I bet I know someone that's really good at X's. Xander, if you're out there, I bet your X's look really good because X is the first letter in your name. Let's try the check mark. Down, whoosh, up. Again, down, a short down, and then whoosh, up to the top. Okay, after you practice that a few more times, flip your paper back over so you see all of our sentences and our boxes down the side. All right, here we go. Let's review the story one more time. That is a beaver. The beaver is brown. The beaver can swim. The beaver is building a dam. All right, question number one, here we go. If it is true and it is from the story, we're going to put a check mark in the box. If it is not true and it did not happen, we're going to put an X in the box. Here we go. That is a beaver. Is that true? Did the story tell us that's a beaver? Of course. So, down, whoosh. Check mark means, yep, that was in the story. The next one. That is a bear. Do you recall the story telling us that that is a bear? Of course not. No check mark. We have to do an X. That did not happen in the story. Next one. The beaver is black. Okay, now I remember the story told us something about the color of the beaver. I'm going to check back just because I'm not sure. You might know, but I'm going to check back. Aha! Brown. The beaver is brown. And this says the beaver is black. That is not true. We heard in the story, it's a brown beaver. Another X. Next one. The beaver can cook. The beaver can cook. You know, cook meals, make spaghetti, maybe some toast. The beaver can cook, right? No, of course not. The beaver can't cook. That is not part of the story. The beaver is busy doing something, but he's definitely not cooking. The beaver can swim. The beaver can swim. I remember from the story. And the water reminds me that the beaver can swim. That is a check mark. Yes. That happened in the story. If you get to one of these sentences and you're not quite sure if it happened, you can always use your eyes and look back at the story for a key word like swim and swim, which can help you figure out or try to remember what happened in the story. Let's go to the next one. The beaver is building a dam. Exactly. That's what he's doing. I remember that from the story. Check mark. The beaver is building a dam. And he's doing a pretty good job of it. Look at that. He's already got the sticks stacked up. It's right by the water. He looks so cute. All right, let's go to the last one. The beaver is building a house. Well, of course he's building a... Oh, wait a minute. Wait. They tried to trick us there. We know he's building a dam, not a house. That gets an X. It did not happen in the story. Oh, I almost forgot. There was one more on here on the paper, but I couldn't fit it on there. So I'm just going to read it to you and then see if you think it happened in the story or not, okay? So the one more you can't see. This is it. Why did the monkey pull the beaver's tail? Why did the monkey pull the beaver's tail? Wait a minute. If you're thinking there was no monkeys in the story, you are correct. I was trying to trick you. Wow, you're getting good at reading comprehension and remembering things from the story. There wasn't even a monkey in the story. But there sure was a cute beaver. Benny the Beaver. Well, boys and girls, you did a great job. Nice job. We read the story. We figured out what was in the story, what was not in the story. We met our new friend, Benny the Beaver. I'm going to let him finish building his dam. Thank you for coming to KinderLesson today. Don't forget to check back each day for your next lesson. Even though you're there and I'm here, we are still learning together. All right, have a great day, guys. We'll see you next time.